We would garbage drugs.
To false lash or not to false lash? Have you been wondering about false lashes and how to apply them without gluing your eyelid shut? In this video, we're sharing our application tips and diving into conversation about cruelty-free and vegan lashes. Do they even exist, and are there eco-friendly and ethical eyelash options?
If you've been curious about false lashes and where they come from, this is the video for you. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding if there are truly ethical and eco-friendly sources of false lashes. We'll be providing 4 key points to keep in mind so you can make your own decision based on your personal ethics.
We're going to dive into the 3 different types of lashes, and we're going to begin with human hair lashes. Vegan? I don't think so. Unfortunately, many women are stripped of their hair for very little money in poor countries. Most of the time, the trade is not fair, and sometimes women think that they're sacrificing their hair for their god, but in fact it is being sold for hair extensions or false lashes. We have linked an interesting video about ethical hair extensions and the trade of hair in the description bar below if you would like to learn more about this subject. Human hair lashes are quite common. You can typically find them at beauty supply shops or drugstores. They range from about $5 to $10. It's really important to read the label on your eyelash case to see if it is human hair, if it's synthetic, or if it's mink. So just make sure you're reading your packages thoroughly.
The next type of lash is a synthetic or vegan lash made of a fiber called PBT, or polybutylene terephthalate, a type of polyester that's heated, machine molded into desired lash shapes, and set as it cools. You can use a synthetic lash a few times, but at the end of the day, these lashes do turn into garbage and will not break down. They're basically a plastic product. This PBT option is also represented as a synthetic silk lash or a faux mink lash. Real silk lashes don't really exist. The real silk fibers are too soft to create into a false lash.
And the last type of lash we want to mention are mink lashes, and mink lashes have become more popular now. Mink lashes are brushed from fur or collected from fallen fur of minks. And personally, we think if the minks are still in cages, that means they may have another destiny other than providing fur for lashes, aka potentially being killed for fur coats. We feel quite skeptical about mink lashes being cruelty-free as claimed by many lash brands. The only way to know if the lash is cruelty-free is to actually track down their supplier and ask them. So if a company does claim to be cruelty-free, it is still your job to dig a little bit deeper and find out how they are sourcing their mink for their lashes. So now we're going to dive into a few tips about lash application. Our first pro tip is applying a very thin black liner across the lash line and curling your lashes with an eyelash curler. And this is going to help the lash look quite natural, especially if you can't get the lash glued right along the lash line your first time.
The next pro tip that we have is to be sure to measure your lashes and trim them from the end. Oftentimes, lashes come in a generic size, and of course we know there's lots of different sizes of eyes out there. So you're going to have to lay the lash along your lash line to measure it and note how much to trim off from the edge of your lash.
So the next thing that you might be wondering is what type of glue to use. And there is a natural glue out there called True Glue, and we did try this natural eyelash glue, and unfortunately it was a bit of a miss. We feel like if you don't use eyelash glue too often, you may as well get one that actually holds your eyelashes on. Our favorite glue is the Esquido eyelash glue, which is a latex-free, hypoallergenic, formaldehyde and paraben-free eyelash glue. If you're interested in trying Esquido eyelash glue, we have a code for you in the description bar below, and you'll receive 15% off of your order with the code GBC Collective. One pro tip that we have about using eyelash glue is to allow the glue to get a little bit tacky on the eyelash. So what we do is we let the eyelash sit for about 15 to 30 seconds before applying it to the lash. We want to know which lashes do you use and want more information about. This could be information about if the lash is actually cruelty-free or diving a little bit deeper into what type of lash it is. Make sure to comment in the comment bar below and we will do our best to answer your questions.
The last point we're going to mention is when to wear your false lashes. Honestly, we usually encourage our clients to wear them only once in a while, and perhaps after the points that we've just gone over might influence the frequency that you use these lashes. Wearing your false lashes can be for a special event like a party or a wedding. It's totally up to you. To add to that, using a lash glue every single day could potentially damage the integrity of your lashes, so save it for every once in a while.
We created this video because we think it's really important for customers who think that they're buying an ethical product but may not actually know all of the information about the lash products that they're purchasing.
We would love it if you shared this video with your friends and your false lash lovers. Are you outside of Vancouver but want some one-on-one advice on natural beauty products? Did you know we offer virtual consultations and lessons for people just like you? If you're ready to dive in and make the switch to healthier beauty products, all you have to do is follow the link below titled Virtual Consultation and book in with us today. Are you ready to make the switch to healthier beauty products? We're constantly curating our online shop with our favorite natural beauty products. We feel confident that you will love everything we have in the store. Visit thegreenbeautycollective.com to have a look for yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, please let us know by liking it, commenting below with helpful if you found it helpful, and sharing it with your friends, family, and fellow natural beauty lovers.
And as usual, we will see you next Tuesday.